As a child when I gave up, so वो continuously ad आता रहता था, आज कुछ तूफानी करते हैं, आज कुछ, and suddenly मुझे कहा अब मुझे कुछ तूफानी करना है. And as I was sharing with her, this journey from being an editor to the writer, the hiccups that I faced, the bumps that I faced, that gave me the confidence that wow, I can write. My words, my thoughts will find an audience for sure. Which is why the short story that I wrote, Devyani's Dream, that gave me the confidence. So what I can see is a person who is confident of sharing her thoughts with others. That is something that I have realized. I'm not saying that I'm an expert, that I'm perfect, but you know a little bit here and there. So even for the book cover, right? I was coming up with thousands of things, and then you said, "Shoo, we are taking this call."
Yes. I remember about the book cover as well. Ajitav is not here with us, but I really wished he was who designed the book cover.
He would have given you the download.
No, but I think he really loved your ideas and your and his discussion. I think that editorial side helped in explaining the right part to the cover designer in that way. I think that really turned out well. So there are the good parts of the transition.
Good parts,
as
yes,
well.
yes. Good parts and the bad parts, yes.
Yes. So, Nandini, anything that you want to read from the book, or what is your favorite musing?
Well, it is very difficult to choose one, but since we are here today celebrating Women's Day and we are celebrating musings today, so I thought I'll quickly read a few which I have based on women. So this is tale 73, the cheerleaders. So it says the regular Sunday brunch was underway. The dishes were moving back and forth with batches of refills. In the absence of praise and acknowledgement, it was a robotic affair. The two sisters-in-law were working in haste in the kitchen against the clock, oblivious to their hunger. Today, they had to be on time for the practice session. With just a month to go before the motorbike championship, they had to practice often to succeed. They had no time to waste. For the first time, they were doing something together for each other, away from the stares of their myopic family. Every day, they rode on the wheels of their dreams, learning and unlearning while being each other's cheerleaders.
Amazing.
The other one is the wrestler. Well, some of us go through this, right? I mean, we want to pick up our choice of career or profession, but then there is something called peer pressure. There are other pressures, and sometimes we give in and sometimes we don't give in.
Yeah.
So this is my take on that. So it's the wrestler. The sun was slowly climbing down. Its last rays had turned the sky into a pale orange. She was watching this scene from the terrace of her house. For the first time, she had spoken aloud about her plan, which she had silently nurtured in her heart for 5 years. A few hours earlier, the faces in the living room had expressed dismay. She had clearly heard the murmurs. Hopeless, useless, she's mad, good for nothing, will ruin the family's name and reputation. Only one wrinkled face had smiled, her grandfather's. It was full of hope and encouragement. For her, this mattered the most. She had planned to move away from the family's acceptable list of careers to become a wrestler and make her country proud. So that was one. And then there is one more,
Yes.
which is again very close to my heart. It's the rainbow, because I love rainbows. It had rained heavily through the night. The pitter-patter had sounded harsh, almost mind-numbing. She had spent the entire night in panic. The dark, rainy night finally gave way to a silent dawn. The silence and the soft rays of the early sun woke her from her patchy sleep. Her tired and anxious eyes scanned the scene. It was a dampener. The wedding pandal was soaked. Then she saw some patches of color in the sky. It was a rainbow in the making. It was the beginning of a big day and the life she had imagined after getting married. Like this rainbow, not so perfect, but full of laughter and countless moments of joy. Keep reading.
Yes.
That's what I would really recommend, because see, in this hustle of everyday life, we actually, we forget that we've been skilled to read and write. That's what I personally felt when I started working on early learning content. While developing content for children, that's what it struck me, that my God, there's so much that we teach and then we forget about it.
Yes.
We are taught and we forget about it. So keep reading, keep writing, keep yourself in the company of books, because books will never ever judge you. Books will give you the confidence to overcome anything and everything in life. You will find your best friend in a book. I can vouch for that.
Absolutely, that's a brilliant thought
Yes.
to conclude this discussion with. And on that note, thank you, Nandini, for being with us. Thank you, everyone, for being with us. We're signing off this conversation, but now you can get your copies and get them signed from Nandini as well. So we'll
I'm
move on
excited
to
for
author
that.
signing now. Thank you so much, everyone. Here's Devanshi signing off from Mithaas Services.